play. We're now joined by Baylor Guard Adam Flagler, who today announced that he's coming back. He entered the NBA draft, tested the waters, also was a guy that there was interest in, but decides to come back for another year at Baylor. He joins us on Sic'Em 365 Radio. Adam, thank you, young man. We appreciate it. Baylor fans are thrilled. I'm sure Scott Drew and staff are thrilled. Are you thrilled?
Yes, I am. Thank you for having me. So excited to be able to talk and just interact. So glad to be here.
When did you know that today's decision was going to be this decision?
Probably about a week ago. Talking with my agents, talking with my family, I just felt like at the end of the day, this was the best decision for me to, better myself and get to where I want to be at the end of the day and last. So,
Adam, what did you learn at the NBA Combine? Because there's so much going on there. There's a lot of workouts, a lot of scouts you can talk to. What did you pick up?
Just learned how to be a professional at the end of the day. The whole draft process was, very educational for me in the sense that the amount of time you need to put on your body in the sense of, recovery, prehab, rehab, post workouts, continuing to get that rehab to keep your body, because your body is your tool at the end of the day to get you where you want to be. So learning about that, learning more about my game, being able to compete, with the best of the best. It just was an amazing experience all in all.
Adam, the fact that you guys have the ability to have an agent to kind of help guide you through that process, the fact that you have the ability to declare and then still have that window to be able to come back, whereas in the old days, you declare you're gone and there's certainly no agent involved. It's totally different. How beneficial do you feel like that aspect of it is, that you can go kind of seek some information out and you can have somebody guiding you, but you still at the end of the day have that decision to come back?
Oh, it's amazing. I'm so blessed for, the ability to be able to do that. A lot of guys are blessed at the end of the day because, this is a amazing experience, but it can be stressful at times, and guidance and everything that's going on is important. So being able to have somebody in your corner, like an agent, to communicate, to give you insight on what you're going to expect coming in, doing these interviews, doing these workouts, and to be able to decide from there whether or not to come back. It's just an amazing experience all in all, and I'm just glad that I was able to go through it and grow as a person.
Based on what we know about Scott Drew and the staff, all of them, everybody that's there, I'm sure they said, no, you need to find out whether it's you or Matthew Meyer, who's coming back, not to Baylor, but somewhere, or last year or 2 years ago or whatever else. What is the support level from them when you told them you want to go look around?
It's extreme support. They're in our corner regardless of what we do. And, I wanted to test the waters and go out there and see, what the NBA thought of me. And I got everything that I needed back, and I know what I need to do to get to that next level. But I know that the things that I've learned will be able to come back and be able to use and help and lead and communicate and get us to where we want to be at the end of the day. And that's the ability to win a national championship again. So,
Adam, I'm not even getting into the front court, but the backcourt coming back with you, now Keontae George coming in, Cryer's going to be back, Bonner another year, some of those things. You guys, Langston Love is back, pretty lethal and deep back there, aren't you?
Definitely. It's exciting to be able to be a part of such a backcourt like that and to be able to, give my knowledge in the sense of just the experience that I have and be able to play with such a great group of guys. They're going to be able to, help me grow. I'm going to be able to help them grow. So all in all, we're going to be able to push each other to get to the level we want to be at.
Adam, what did the NBA tell you?
They told me, at the end of the day that, they see the scoring potential. They see, my shot making potential and how efficient I am as a scorer, but they do want to see me with the ball in my hand. They want me to continue to show that I am a combo guard. So, coming back, communicating with the coaching staff as well as them, having ears out there and understanding what's going on. I felt like there was just the right situation to come back and be able to show that, so I can next time, around this time next year, I'll be able to, be getting drafted. So.
You had to do that this year on occasion. Of course, James went down when he had his bruised tailbone, among others, and you yourself had to battle, along with others, How much did last year, the experience of being the point guard, give you the confidence you could do it this year?
The opportunities that I did have, it was really just a testament to my abilities prior to, the coaching staff, I believe, wouldn't throw me out there to be a point guard if they haven't seen it already. We play against each other in practice. Me and James compete. Me, Davion, Maceo, Jared back then used to compete, and I used to play point guard at times. So I'm very comfortable in those opportunities. I just know that it'll be heightened this year, and I'll be able to show a lot more.
You mentioned some of those guys who have gone on to the pros. Obviously, Davion had a very successful year. Everybody else is kind of in the process of finding their footing. Have you been able to already sort of lean on some of those guys who have gone on to the pros to seek their advice?
Definitely. I've definitely been able to communicate with them and just stay in touch. And, they give us great insight on kind of the things that they have to go through and deal with. And, it's so important to be able to have that communication. And it gives you a step ahead in the sense when you are entering those fields and you are stepping out there and going to the NBA. I feel like I have an advantage already being able to talk to those guys.
What did Coach Drew or was he the first one you called when you told him you were going to come back for another year?
Yeah, definitely. I wanted to call Coach Drew and notify him. And we had a great conversation. It was super exciting. Super excited for the year to come, and just can't wait.
How much, Adam, after the way things ended last year back in Fort Worth, how much does that still fuel you and everybody else?
Definitely a terrible taste in my mouth personally, but I know as a team and as a university, we definitely, wanted to go farther. So just having the opportunity again, definitely going to take advantage of it. And, we have the pieces, we have the veteranship, we have the youth as well. We have the coaching staff that have been through things. So all in all, we're super excited, and we definitely want to push and be further than we were, because I know we got knocked out extremely early in our eyes. So.
Hey, the way you represent yourself, your family, those around you, the way you represent Baylor, the way you always have and what you give the credit to is always inspirational, young man. And also you're one hell of a basketball player. That just makes it even better. But we appreciate your time and congratulations. Now you can kind of take a deep breath maybe and enjoy the next few days.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. You too. That's Adam Flagler, Baylor Guard. That's one of the best people you'll know. And that's part of what we saw throughout and what we've seen for a long time with the players at Baylor with Scott Drew and his staff as well. That's a big deal. Mm-hmm. It's a very big deal. When we come back, yesterday was a tragic